There are very few times we come across an entry-level ATV that meets all the criteria on our wish list and leaves us with almost nothing to complain about. In fact, that doesn't even sound like a believable concept. Well, let me tell you, the 2011 Can-Am Outlander 500 XT just might make this a possibility. In fact, it might be enough to make a big bore rider lay down his money for an ATV with a smaller engine and a smaller MSRP. The 500 Outlander's Rotax V-twin mill, featuring 2 injectors and a single overhead cam with 4 valves per cylinder, is head and shoulders above the competition in this class, and even takes the 50cc plus competition out back for a good old-fashioned schoolyard whooping. To put it plainly, Rotax hit the bullseye in the bullseye. The power delivery in the mid-range is exceptionally smooth, and up top, this thing hauls the mail. But its weakness is a lack of low-end torque. The 500 V-twin just can't match a 500 single for low-end power. In the 500 class, power usually seems like one of the features you decided not to pay for. However, corner to corner, the littlest of the Rotax V-twins pulls its weight and breaks the tires loose every chance it gets. The bigger 600, 700, and 800 cc ATVs may pull throttle wheelies, but when it comes to usable trail power, the 500 will give them a run for the money every time. It's fairly common that lower horsepower models tend to come with less accessories and a lower level of technology, and in this class that is essentially true. However, in the case of the 500 Can-Am XT, this baby comes with enough accessories to keep your friends drooling for a long time. In particular, the dual-mode dynamic power steering system assists riders of any size, shape, or ability to control the Outlander and makes it easier to ride for longer periods of time with less fatigue. Less input and less feedback in the bars means you can go longer and feel better after you've done your ride. This feature is typically reserved for the big bore classes, but Can-Am made it standard on all XT models no matter what size the motor. This might sound outrageous, but we actually think the 500 Outlander outhandles its big bore siblings. To back this up, we're going to talk about the 500's McPherson strut front suspension. While some will argue what I'm about to say, there is no doubt in my mind that the 400 and 500 cc Outlanders with McPherson strut front ends are some of the best handling ATVs in the business. And if it's my choice, I'll take the 500 strut system over the dual A-arm suspension any day of the week. The reduced feedback in tight cornering situations, as well as the ability to stand taller through wide, fast corners, makes this design a top pick every time. Not to mention, it's a stronger overall system, less prone to bending due to its structural strut design. On the other end of the suspension system, the 500 uses Can-Am's proprietary TTI trailing arm design. Now this setup reduces moving parts, but most importantly, it completely eliminates suspension scrub during wheel travel. A trailing arm suspension removes the 2 A-arms typically found in the rear of an ATV and places one long arm extending from the center of the ATV. Because the arm is connected further forward on the ATV and then extends rearward, the tendency for the tire to push outward in its travel is eliminated, making it track down the trail better and stay in the direction it's pointed. With the XT package, you're getting tried and true technology that's been proven over years of real-world testing. In our opinion, having all of the must-have accessories installed at the factory and delivered from your dealership provides excellent value. Here's the list of goodies. Dynamic power steering followed by an XL 3,000-pound winch with remote control. Throw in the new Visco-Lock QE front differential that gives quicker 4-wheel diff lock. In the bling department, you've got cool cast aluminum rims, beefy bumpers, one-piece handguards, and a 650-watt magneto to keep the power flowing. When you add this on top of the standard features, you've got one serious 500 class ATV. Seems like somebody's always trying to tell you that bigger is better. And while there may be some merit to that thinking, the 500 Outlander XT stands in direct contrast to that statement. In fact, it delivers more with less.